Hey, what's up guys? Got another new video here for you. This is Tuned in Sports. Back with some more action. And this week we are hopping into what is now, I believe, week 12 of the NFL football season. Honestly, hard to believe that we're already, into week 12. But, here we are sitting here, and college football season is just about over. They had their last set of regular games today, and next week is championship. So I guess with that being said, we've got a lot of excitement to look forward to in the NFL, and playoff time is coming around the corner. So, yeah, my name's Bryson. I'm Bennett.
Steve. I'm Don.
And like I said, we're going to pretty much hop right into it. And, I figure this week,
it's all divisional games, I'm pretty sure. So.
Well, at least on the at the table it is. We already had our Lions game of the week for this week, so we'll be talking about that one on the review. Sharing our lovely thoughts on that beautiful performance. But we'll go ahead and hop into the games that are still yet to happen. How about we start with the Bengals game for tomorrow. Another one in the 1 o'clock window Eastern time. And, they got a game at home against the Steel Joint. So, should be interesting to see what happens there. I don't really know who's going to win this one. I know the Bengals won the first time. Pittsburgh's a little kind of a strange team. But at the same time, I still think that they won't be an easy team to walk through. But with that being said, I think I'm going to take the Bengals at home here just because I think this is a game they should win. Are they going to? Yet to be seen. But I think right now they've got a little bit more talent than the Steelers, I think. And if they can play to their potential, I think they should be able to pull out a win here.
Where's the game being played?
Cincy.
In Cincinnati this time? Okay. Yeah, I like their chances. I think the Bengals are a team that's still kind of trying to figure out who they are. They've had kind of an up and down season, a lot of injuries, little protection issues, with the QB. So anytime you have that going on, depending on the defense you're playing, you can be in trouble from week to week. And seeing how T.J. Watt is playing on this week, Burrow could have his hands full. So it's going to be a tight game. I think it'll probably be a end of the, field goal wins it at the end for one of the two teams. I'll say that Cincinnati wins it and sweeps them for the first time in probably since their existence. And I'll say it'll be a tight game, but I'm not sure prediction-wise score, probably 27-24 or something like that.
Yeah, to me it sounds like, pretty much my life. Don't know what kind of going on, got some protection issues. So we don't know what the heck's going to go on with this game. We don't know about Ben, we don't know about TJ, and who knows what's with it. But it's going on there to say. I'd probably have to take the Bengals on this one, 19-17, just because it's just going to be weird, and Steelers are going to cover, probably have a chance to win it or some crap like that. But it'll just end up to be the usual NFC North menagerie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge game this week for the Bengals. But if they can pull this one off, I think that would definitely speak to how much of an improved team we have this year. I was pretty shocked when we beat them the first time. So if we can pull it off again, You know what? I'll be feeling pretty damn good. I'll say that. I mean, especially with our remaining schedule, it only gets tougher from here. So, this is the game we need to win. I think we can win it, and all I can do is hope that we don't. We can protect Burrow, get the run game going, because that's really how we beat them last time. Is our run game was working. So, if we can come in with that same kind of game plan and execute it. Not only will we keep Burrow healthy, but we can dominate time of possession, and that will create less opportunities for the Steelers offense. So, I'm going to say we can win this week, and I'm going to say probably 21-17.
Okay, well, that's a clean sweep for the Bengals, so we can rest assured knowing they're going to lose this week. Let's move on to the next game. Up next, we got the Eagles on the road taking on the New York Giants. And, between this week and then next week, they are staying in New York and playing the Jets. One thing that you can probably rest assured and rest your hat on is that there's going to be plenty of injuries knowing that stadium that they're playing in. So, we got that to look forward to. Maybe we can get some of the guys from AutoZone Liberty and, and O'Reilly like we had last season playing defense for us. So, what do we think on this one, guys?
Yeah, as far as my opinion goes, should be in my opinion, I think the Eagles should probably dominate this game. If I'm being honest with how they've been playing lately, coming off a blowout victory against the Saints. Well, not necessarily blowout, but they dominated most of the game. So,
essentially, it was a blowout.
But yeah, I mean, I look for the Eagles to continue on that trend with this week against the Giants. I just think that the Giants are just in the shitters right now. I mean, Daniel Jones not playing great football.
He's got other teams on his mind, Bob.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, Detroit.
He's heading to Detroit soon, so. But yeah, I got to go with the Eagles to take care of business here. I think it will be. I'm gonna pick like 31-14. I see this being a double-digit victory.
Holy nuts.
Man, another week of playing team with poor quarterback play. So good for the Eagles. This will be like, their third or fourth in a row?
Yeah.
I would fully expect them to be okay. But this is their rival, the Giants. So I would expect the Giants to play them tough, just because they would love nothing more than to give them an L. Yeah, especially at home. But I still think the Eagles will win. I'm probably going to say, let's go 24-17.
Okay.
Game's in Philly, is that right?
No,
it's
Giants.
New York.
Oh, it's in New York.
That's why I said there's guaranteed to be some injuries.
Well, either way,
2 weeks of injuries.
that storm that went through Michigan this afternoon probably is going to hit them. So could be some interesting weather. And with that being said, they both are used to the weather, I guess, playing where they play. Philadelphia definitely has the edge. They seem like the more complete team right now. However, the Giants are one of those weird teams that finds ways to win games when they shouldn't. So I'll say it'll be a tight game. I still think Philadelphia wins it, but I think it's going to be another one of those nail biters coming right down to the end. I can see this one being like a 21-17, something like that.
Okay.
Eagles.
Well, truth of the matter is that I am going into this game with some expectations for the first time this season. We've been playing the last 4 games starting with that game against the Lions, continuing against the Chargers, through Denver, and on to the Saints last week. We've kind of turned over a new leaf here, and we're starting to see more consistent play. We're starting to see more running the ball on offense and actually design run plays. We're starting to see more points scored by the offense. We're seeing a little bit more consistent play out of Jalen simply because of the fact that we're actually running the ball now, and he's not responsible for 85% of our offense like he was at the beginning of the season. And so as a result, the whole team is just playing better, which is like, hello, like I've said before, it's kind of like a little bit of air freshener after a big nasty crap. So, I mean, the truth of the matter is spray it some more on my face, because I'm really happy with what I'm seeing here lately. And I want to see some more of it. But like I said, with the fact that it's been about 4 weeks in a row. Now, like I said, I know we lost to the Chargers, but that was still a similar performance that we put out. We scored like 27, 28 points or something, and the offense was competitive throughout. Even though we ended up losing that game, it wasn't the usual like, oh, okay, score 7 points in the first half, mount a comeback at the end, but by then it's too late. We were in it the whole time, and we played competitively. So, 4 weeks in a row of consistent play for the most part. 3 out of 4 of those were wins. And on top of all that, the Cowboys lost this week. So, like I said, with that being said, I have expectations coming into this week. And those expectations are that this is a game that we need to win. I know I said before that I thought our remaining schedule was pretty easy and that we had a good chance at, getting a good record left. And if we are going to do that, this is not a game that we should stumble on. We need to win this game. We need to beat the Giants. They are not a good team right now. I'm not saying we're great, but they are really not a good team. And we need to keep this momentum going. I don't want to see us fall back into old habits of what we have watched at the beginning of the season. This is a game that we need to have really, really badly. And with that being said, I think we will win this one. I think we'll take care of business. I'm a little bit hesitant to see what we'll do against Washington, but that's still like 3 weeks away or so. So we'll see what those games against Washington look like. But honestly, if we can escape this Giants game with a win and then go into that Jets game and win there too, that would be absolutely incredible. That would be, I think, 4 or 5 wins in a row, 6 of the last 7, and 5 of the last 6, and that would just be huge confidence booster going into the end of the season. And I mean, please make that happen, because right now, especially the Cowboys, they're kind of in a state of panic a little bit, I would say, just because they've been kind of struggling as of late. And on top of that, struggling against some teams that, most people would assume that they would have beaten. So with that being said, this is the perfect time for the Eagles to take advantage of that. And then we've got our Week 18 matchup is against the Cowboys. So, perhaps that game will end up meaning something. But if we want it to, we need to win this one. I'm going to say that we will win this game. And I don't know. I think it'll probably be closer than it should be, just because it's the Giants, and I can't stand that team. So of course we can't just blow them out and let me leave with a smile on my face. We have to play around with them for four quarters and have to sneak one out at the end probably. But I am going to say the Eagles win this one and take care of business, and then on to next week against the Jets in the same arena. Like I said before, I'm just praying we don't suffer too many injuries on this crappy stadium, on this crappy turf and stuff at MetLife. So that's all I can hope for. But with that being said, let's move into the final game. This one's at the 4:30 Eastern window, or 4 o'clock, whatever, Eastern, and 1 o'clock Pacific. and that is the Broncos and the Chargers, and the game is in Denver or SoFi. Okay, Denver. Yeah, so the Broncos are at home for this one. I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about this game, but I would say that I'm just going to go with the team that has been more consistent, and that would obviously be the Chargers, even though in some respects I feel like they've been inconsistent as well. So it's kind of weird. Honestly, every team in the AFC West is kind of in the same boat. There are some weeks where they look like they're the clear leaders of the division, and then there's other weeks where they're like, what is going on here? So it's kind of hard to tell. I am going to say that it'll be a close game, though, just because I think, it's a divisional game. Whoever does win, I think is going to have to scratch and claw for the victory. I hope Denver can pull out the W, but, I just think that more than likely it'll be a Chargers victory, especially when you take into account that I believe Denver's coming off a bye week. And I have quite a bit of faith that they didn't do much to change anything over the bye week, and we'll still see the exact same crap that we were watching before their bye week going into this game. So you would think for most teams a bye week means, all right, a fresh product on the field, but not here at Tuned In Sports. We just keep watching and reliving the same garbage. So yeah, I'm going to say Chargers win this one, unfortunately, just because I think that they're a little bit more consistent. But I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, it's like you said. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, even in our division, you can probably say the same thing. It's like one week the teams will look great, and then the next week they'll look like complete shit, and you wouldn't think that they were actually leading, division leaders or anything. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers. I think it will be a good game, though. I'm gonna have to say probably. I think it'll be pretty low scoring. I think it will be 24-20. 24-20.
Wow.
Not me. I'm bucking the trend here. This is my play of the week. So all you guys running down, make sure you bet your house on this. It's gonna be
goodbye.
Yeah. Just sign your house to me, so that way I can get it. Anyway,
yeah, don't sell it to the bank. Sell it over here.
I like this game a lot. Actually, I think Denver wins this one tomorrow. I think running game is going to be huge, and the Chargers are one of the worst in the league at defending the run. This is a perfect game for Teddy to be able to be effective in. If the running game's working, then this is exactly what he needs to get back on track. I think the Denver defense will play well enough to keep this game pretty close. It's at home. They're home dogs. So I see Denver winning this game tomorrow, and I think they can win it. I'll say they're scoring probably. I'll say 28-24. Denver.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it sounds positive. I mean, the flaccid Broncos are getting back a Chubb this week, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. For our sake, that we're getting Bradley Chubb back this week. Coming off bye week, so Vic has been mowing over the tapes. Probably getting some In-N-Out burger and some Cracker Barrel while he was time off. So he's going to have the team prepared like he always does. Los Angeles, San Diego, whatever you want to call them now, the Chargers. We don't know. Again, young quarterback, good quarterback. Depends on what he's going to play. I don't know. I just don't have faith in Fangio. So I'm going to have to stick with the Chargers on this one. And things have been continuing the way they have been. I'm going to say 31-13 Chargers.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I guess that kind of wraps up another one of these previews.
Well, we got to give a shout out to Jim Harbaugh for winning. Michigan today finally beat Ohio State in however long it's been. He's never beat them since he's been there, so it's been at least 5 years.
3,652 days.
Right, exactly. To be exact, right? So, shout out to them. Finally got a win. I'm so happy. I was like, I couldn't believe it. And now we'll turn around and piss away next week's game. And then, find ourselves on the outside looking in again on the on the playoff picture. But anyway, great win today. I'm very happy about it. And way to go, Harbaugh, for getting it done when you needed it.
And kudos to the local kid, too.
Yeah, Cade McNamara played well.
He's going to go down in history as the QB of the winning team against Ohio State. So
yeah, exactly.
He broke the curse. You just need somebody from Reno to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep that in mind. Just keep
kudos to the defensive coordinators over there at Michigan. For the last 5 years, all we've done is watch Ohio State run across the middle of the field with nobody guarding them.
I was going to say, he had to thank his brother, right? Because he was on the Ravens defense.
Yeah.
So, John was like, here, take this kid.
Yeah.
This guy's 30-some years old. He's got our blueprint. You'll be fine.
No, exactly. And, it's paid dividends for sure because it was a much different look than it's been. So, kudos to them. I thought the world was coming to an end when they got hammered by Michigan State, but today they rose up and did what they're capable of doing. So very nice to see, and really happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about the Buff season's over. So he finally put a lock in it.
That's where Fangio's getting his game plan from.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to see Lewis for another year, hopefully forever, but we'll see how that goes too.
Speaking of that, there was a nice spear put through the Seminole again this year, and hopefully that spear will not just go through the logo, but also go straight through the head coach and get him the hell out of here.
Bring on Dion.
Bring on somebody, anything at this point. Bring on Mike Norvell or Jay Norvell. Let's get him in there.
Could be in the potential ranks of coaches on the move.
Yeah, actually, Mike Norvell's the guy that's coaching it, isn't he?
Yeah.
We swapped one Norvell for a Norvell.
Yeah, exactly. Take on other Norvell.
Yeah.
Get him the hell out of Nevada and bring him over to Florida State. Yeah. So, anyways, but with that being said, lots of exciting stuff. We got, like I said, the pretty much championship games for college football coming up next week. And we've got the, playoffs drawing near for the NFL. And, we're starting to get into the point where we're pretty much got a lot of divisional games left for most of our teams, at least. And so, that's always interesting. And, win or lose, it usually makes for great content, especially lose. So we got
that's
that.
That's usually most of the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, and given the fact that that's pretty much every week, we got a lot to look forward to.
Really great. You got some great content coming your way.
Yeah. I always say, it's one thing to get pissed off over a loss, but it's another thing to get pissed off and lose, to your rivals. So that's just a special video always. So
well, let's just hope that the Bengals were in another new jersey combo this week. So let's hope maybe that can bring them some luck.
All right. So with that being said, you guys
tough loss for the Bengals.
You guys can look forward to hearing the thoughts on the jersey, what the uniforms look like this week, win or lose.
Hopefully the Steelers aren't wearing their bumblebees. I'll say that.
Yeah, do us all a favor and keep those at home, please.
That'd be a tough game. That'd be a tough game.
Yeah, that would definitely a tough game for them. But, let's see who watches the tape, who's not. And, last thing that I'll say is let's keep those roots growing, Mother Buff. We got some tiny little sunflowers, and they're turning into, a couple more weeks. We got some trees.
Yeah,
and then we got yeah, exactly. We got some sagebrush, and we got some, I'm just hoping that they don't turn into thorns. But,
Keep growing so all the varmints can sit there and look in the camera and eat it. They're watching it,
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a bunch of critters and things like that can come over and take a big shit all over our tree and ruin our day. and in the form of Giants and football team. So anyways, with that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and end off the video there. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like the content, make sure you check out our other content. We got basketball, we got football, we got hockey, we got a bunch of different stuff, and we got pissed off people in just about all those sports. So, just run through the catalog. You're liable to see people screaming and yelling. If you're into that kind of stuff, welcome home. That's what Tuned In Sports is just about all about.
Because all of them suck there too.
Yeah, I was going to say, it ain't just football that we talk about the same crap every week.
Yep.
So, with that being said, guys, like I said, thank you for watching the video. I'm Bryson.
I'm Bennett.
Steve, pound that subscribe button. Done.
That's it. See you guys in the next video.